Okay, when all in the world goes good and or we continue on as in life, as such things can be done simply. Can I pop this guy on again? Alright, so it is another good, wonderful morning in the world. And I am back on. I have a PC that's getting old. Poor thing. Get in a vitamin and some coffee. Because the morning, it begins. It never ends. Not until the afternoon says it. Alright. I like how the chat was up for a moment. What? Wait. Wait. Alright. So I see Mr. caught me. Oh no, where am I? There I am. Give me on the Friday stream, you know what I mean? Okay. Pop this guy out. I am very sorry, mister, that I missed you. Let me go over some things. Just a few things. Tell me how you're doing, mister, if you're still there. Also, I did want to put this on another screen. Let's see here. Just because. Because. Okay, so I want to go over some quick things. I wanted to do a little quickly. I wanted to start off with the Microsoft stuff. And everyone wants to talk about the potential buyout and why that is a terrible thing. And that should be a terrible thing because Steam, owned by Valve, is a leading distributor in digital gaming in general. And Microsoft already has a huge library. Microsoft already has a lot of power. It is a huge company. And Steam is one of those gaming libraries / distributors that the world needs to kind of keep an even balance. And it would probably make PC fans go crazy too. What time, by the way, mister, what time do you get up? Man, I had to get my shit together here. Oh, Microsoft is still forcing people to use Bing? Oh my god, that's a horrible thing. I'm like, Microsoft, just tell everyone, just tell Microsoft no. Just say don't. No Bing. No Bing for me. You're lying. It's not going to fix my problems. With though the Microsoft Steam thing will not happen. Your sleep schedule is sporadic? What's going on? Oh my goodness. There ain't shit for news on that. And I'll talk about the stuff that you're talking about, mister, in a bit. I need more material. You know, I have limited time. I would love to be able to plan. The only way I would be able to plan this stream out is if I plan during my work hours. I'm like, oh god, man. I took a little bit of planning. Wish my other PC wasn't getting old. Actually, it's really just, it's only got a quad core in it. It's only got a quad core, and I only have, I forgot how much memory. I forgot, 16 gigabytes. It's my older one from like 10 years ago. I still use just to be efficient, but I can only multi-process so much while I'm streaming on it, while I'm doing everything else on my other PC. Alright, so let's see. Give me an article to read here, yeah. It's like, I think I could come up with like a lot of puns right now, but I'm like, so again, I did just wake up, but I need that material. I need that material so bad. I spelled her name right? I guess? Okay. Its wife is Kayla. Because I'll put this in the queue. Have you been following anything in gaming? Is there any interesting news on that part? Since I'm mostly... Because I am mostly a geek slash techie, in case anyone has never heard of that before. Like, it does exist. You can be a geek and you can be a nerd at the same time. Excuse me. Their arrest happened yesterday morning. Okay. I got it in the queue here. Parents to Disney were breaking up. It's not us, it's you. Oh, I don't know about Fox News. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm an independent. Okay, I'm an independent, but you know, I can only deal with so much Fox News. You know, it depends. They're very establishment, and I'm not much of an establishment person on either side. But if parents want to break up, then that's fine. Is it short? Is it a short article? Oh, dude, Mister, are you looking forward to Snow White and everything? Alright, so let's see. Once upon a time, the magical world of Disney was a refuge for parents, a reliable friend who entertained children and taught a few life lessons, not to be confused with the sometimes disturbing forays into sex education that today's masquerade as a plotline. I like this person's writing. It's like very fluent. It's like, wow, who are you? This is Christy S. Hamrick. My God, your writing is fluent. Like, I need to learn from this person. For too long, Disney and his partners in crimes against a legacy refused to respect the world Walt Disney built. In fact, today's Disney even knocked the girly out of Helen Gurley Brown's Cosmopolitan magazine, where they blushed about the 21 completely filthy hidden sex references in Disney movies. Because you know Disney movies are really dirty. Don't believe your mothers, believe your fathers. Disney is a very naughty company. At least its animators are. You said the original Snow White was a classic. They should have kept it that way. Are they going... We saw what they did with the dwarves. Are they going to keep them in CGI instead of what they had done, which was hire actors that weren't even able to really mimic the part? I mean, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I did make some parodies of that a year ago. Let's see, in 2023, Disney loses spot. Oh, hey, get back there. As Hollywood's top grossing studio, as 7 of 8 releases were worldwide stinkers. They had a lot of bombs. Some of them were atomic, and some of them were even bigger than that. But one of the biggest hits was Oppenheimer. Remember that. And that other one with that chick. I'm just kidding. Margot Robbie. Barbie. And let's see, in 2024, people started paying the high price of hubris. Pixar, part of the Disney World of Woe, recently announced layoffs of about 14% of the workforce, following the other layoffs last year, perhaps because they lost more than $600 million. Imagine if you had a business, and regardless of its worth, you know, you lost $600 million. $600 million in your year. And of course they're cut. I know Bob Iger is cutting a lot of people. So I think, was it like 150 people lost their job at Disney? Like, they're not getting it back, Bob says. It is what it is, I guess. Disney should do better. Disney should do better. From parents to Disney about the breakup, it's not us, it's you. Consider that for Walt Disney, diversity meant imagination and storytelling. He once said, by nature, I am an experimenter. To this day, I don't believe in sequels. I can't follow popular cycles. I have to move on to new things. ADHD much? So with the excessive Mickey... Oh, poor Mickey. Poor Mickey. He's gangster Mickey now. He's prostitute Mickey on the streets, man. He's prostituting out there with Minnie, and it's bad. It's really bad. I have to move on to new things. So the success of Mickey, I was determined to diversify. Oh, gosh. Poor Mickey. Oh, Jesus. Who's saying this bullshit? Okay, anyway. One can imagine him rolling in his proverbial grave as the weak and woke ruled out sequels with all the creativity and predictability of a woman's study lecture at Berkeley. It's like, just leave Mickey alone. If you want to fuck up a character, then fuck up an original character, not fucking Mickey Mouse. And they don't even do enough with Mickey as is. It was like the latest Wish movie that was supposed to be about the fucking cricket, and they fucked that up. Okay. I know YouTube doesn't like it when I use the F word, by the way. They told me. One might think that a financial meltdown of that magnitude would encourage a shift in messaging, but math doesn't seem Disney's strong suit. How dare they say that about Disney? That they don't know how to count to 10. Disney executives, unmasked, calling for more sexual themes in children's content, seem proud of themselves. They pledged that 50% of regular and recurring characters across the Disney universe will come from unrepresented groups. I wonder if they included functional families and people of faith among those not seen and not heard. I mean, you would think if you're a business and you're in the entertainment business and you want to expand your brand and you want to keep it that way, you definitely diversify, yes, but also the other side too. You know, you got your religions, you got your different beliefs and views, and obviously you have different directors and different writers that compensate them all, and you kind of have this big cake. Well, instead it's just a one-sided cake. The other side was just thrown in the trash. I wonder if they I wonder if they included functional families and people of faith among those not seen, not heard, yeah. Walt Disney once said, a man should never neglect his family for business. Imagine if the man said that today. Can I get an amen? Harrison Buckler. I don't know who Buckler is, or Butker. What the hell? You can't even say that. How would Disney even do a remake of the 1960 Swiss Family Robinson? White colonists taking over an island and forcing prayer at meals. How would they do something like that? I've also been told, how would they do Tarzan if they race-swapped the main character? That's a question. I'm just asking them. What was Walt thinking in making those classics, mocking the intellect of Dumbo, allowing hunting scenes in Bambi, or celebrating a wedding and the story of Robin Hood? Between opposite sex characters of the same species? Shocking. Of course, Disney staff proclaimed themselves self-aware of their suspect history, providing trigger warnings for classics. If only that kind of disclosure was available in more modern programming. Parents today have to warn their children about Disney's new content, like cautions about accepting candy from a stranger. The packaging is pretty, but you can't trust what's in it or who gave it to you. It's almost like Disney classics have made an example of why not you shouldn't watch Disney today. It's like, before you think about watching a Disney movie today, watch the classics. You're gonna be forewarned by Walt Disney himself. Let's see. But but it wasn't necessary for the safe space, some claim. In 2014, a 6-month investigation led to many arrests of alleged sex offenders at Disney-controlled parks. Could you imagine that? More recently, Disney was implicated in a lawsuit addressing the crimes of convicted sex abuser Harvey Weinstein. So you got the Harvey Weinstein issues. You have potentially sexual assaults going on at their parks. Potentially. It's a nightmare for Disney. They got to get their shit under control. Like Mickey. You got to get off the drugs, Mickey. And I know the prostitution is making you money, but it's not enough to float the boat. Okay? So Mickey, you got to stop. Just stop, okay? And also disturbing was a mention of Disney and the shocking Quiet on Set 4-part docu-series about the alleged abuse of ex-Nickelodeon child stars. Now, oh yeah, we always hear about that one. What's the guy's name? Vox reports that a convicted sex offender was hired to do voiceover work on the Disney show The Suit Life of Zack and Cody after he got out of prison. Well, go figure. Could you imagine that? Good job, Nickelodeon, of course. I still can't remember the guy's name that was doing that. I can't believe I can't remember his name. But which of us did not, like of my generation, of our generation, who did not grow up on Nickelodeon of some form? You know, Jesus. Can you imagine the shit that was going on? Where were the adults? Oh, wait. The adults were the ones doing these things. Wow, Amazon's post-apocalyptic fallout is more upbeat as the plucky heroine keeps believing in a better world. I gotta watch that, but I've never been like a Fallout person. But everyone says the series is good, right? It's hard not to be nostalgic for the ethos of the original Disney, the good Disney, who said to the youngsters of today, "I say, believe in the future. The world is getting better. There still is plenty of opportunity." That's a good word for people getting fired following Disney's meltdown. Tell a great story and win the hearts of the world. I'll buy a ticket, she said. Okay. Isn't that great? By the way, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I do have a Reddit. I did, last night I created a Reddit, and I'm not sure what to really do with it, so I do need to promote it, though, so maybe I can get, like, material or something. Because this is not a lot of work. It's just that it would just be nice to have something to go through, like, really quick. I don't know. But yeah, I do have an edit. Was that a good idea, mister? Was making a Reddit a good idea? I hope so. If you're there, and/or hopefully you're there. Is there anything else before I go on to the next? Disney lawsuit. Woman sues after brain injury at Typhoon Lagoon. You're like, yes and no. Uh-oh. Why would have been making it a bad thing? Uh-oh. Yeah, Disney is doing not so well. I'm an investor. So shit. Fuck you, Disney. You bastards. You bastards. Get your goddamn sex offenders out of your parks. Before I go into anything else, I'm trying to think of like my usual suspects here. So I get into 97. I try to get in until I get an array of, because right now I only have you, Mr. feeding me into stuff. It's like I don't like, so I have to like use mostly what I like to like look into, or things that might be interesting based on what I like too. Oh, did you ever get a chance to watch X-Men 97? By the way, Mister. It's kind of overrated, especially with the Rotten Tomatoes. I liked it, but it was overrated as hell. Is that long? short. See, X-Men 97 is so popular that Marvel is ramping up development on its X-Men movie with Hunger Games screenwriter. Oh no. Oh, he's representing himself in court. He's fucked, as you say. Why would someone represent themselves in court? Why? Why not have an attorney or something like that? I don't get it. I'll have to try and search for more stuff as I get on. I need more fans of Marvel to pop into. Like, where the hell are they? Damn you, Comics Explained. Stop taking people. You son of a bitch. Eventually I'll have like people on and stuff like that. It's just very difficult to get people on. You got schedules and stuff like that. And I'm sure eventually, I mean, I'm going to be honest, mister, I'm like creating one way or another through my shorts and my videos. I'm creating traffic for people. So you know, I'll have a shit ton of people wanting to do content, I'm sure. I'm like, but until then, it's going to be a little bit of a drought. Hey, get in there. Okay, fine. Don't get in there. Let's see. This is from That Umbrella Guy. Where is he familiar from? Have I seen That Umbrella Guy? Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, That Umbrella Guy. Oh, I haven't watched some of his shit in a while. Son of a bitch. So what is his... How do you spell his name? Rekieta? Nick Rekieta is charged with 25 grams of cocaine or meth, possession of ammo or firearm, child endangerment, Michael Jackson style, you know. He is currently representing himself, as you said. The last two are gross misdemeanors. The drug possession carries a max of 25 years. So the worst thing is the cocaine or meth. So the guy was cracking it up. He's a really funny guy, isn't he, mister? He's cracking everyone up. Alright. He looks bad, and it's sad, too. I hope he gets everything sorted. Because he is innocent until proven guilty, the Umbrella Guy says. Okay. How is that Umbrella Guy doing? I was watching him a lot through the trial of Depp and Heard. I don't know if you heard about that. It was a really shitty situation at one point. Yeah, I was listening to him, and there was another guy that would be listening to for the trial. So like they were like pretty good go-tos on that. He gets into a lot of other stuff. Mostly in a way. Oh, he hasn't really said very much since then, is he? Oh, wow. That Umbrella Guy, man, he must be like me. Jesus. Dude's a father. Hold on. Dude's a father with 5 kids, hence the child endangerment charge. Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see here. It's nice having a Tweety bird. Oh, there's the ad. You're very welcome. You're very welcome to the person whose ad I'm listening to. I'm just kidding. Wait. Is that the same? Oh, that was the same link. Okay. Oh, wait. Alright, so what is a good article on this guy? Do you know a good article, like, from these? There's one on Times. Belmont. I want whoever has the best dialogue to read. Lawyer Nick Rekieta or whatever encounters personal legal hurdles alongside his wife Kayla in April. When was this done? This was actually today. Okay, so this is recent. So that's him. Okay, he's a taller fella, would you say? Or is she just really short? I mean, I don't know. Tell me. Alright, what do you mean continue? Where's this article going here? Oh, it does go into some detail. Oh, wow, this is kind of a decently detailed one, huh? Just wanted to make sure. Okay, let's see. Alright, Nick Rekieta has, Nick Rekieta, also known online as Rekieta Law. God, I hope I'm saying that right. Either way, he deserves it. If I'm misstating his name, he probably fucking deserves it. Alright, or maybe not, because he's innocent until proven guilty. Is an American YouTuber and lawyer based in Minnesota. You're not an American if you don't say the F word. So until I hear him say the F word, he's not an American. There's just no fucking way. Sorry, YouTube. I know you love age restricting my content. That's actually how I'd prefer it. No one under 18 should be watching my shit. Alright. And I forced the situation with my F-bombs. Let's see. Oh, okay. Alright, he is known for creating content that combines legal analysis with a comedic twist. Often while enjoying a drink. I was gonna say, damn, we like. They're like, no. 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 I may be a smart ass, but no, I'm drinking coffee. I'm not drinking liquor. I don't care if it'd be quicker. Let's see here. Okay, the dude and his wife. So just Nick Cocaine. I don't know. I'll come up with some type of nickname for him. I keep on wanting to call him Nick Rekieta. Ricotta. Maybe like, how about Nick Ricotta cheese? How about Nick Ricotta, man? Ricotta. Alright, his wife Kayla Christine Ricotta were arrested on felony gun and drug charges on May 23rd, 2024 in Kandiyohi County, Minnesota? I thought they were nice in Minnesota. I thought you guys were nice out there. I guess not so much. Canadians out there, you and your terrible accent, they're not Canadian. Well, wouldn't you know? Alright. Well, that goes to what you said about them being arrested yesterday. You know, bringing your wife down with you, you know? I don't know about that one. What do you think about that one? You think she deserved it? Let's see here. The specific charges mentioned include possession of Schedule 1, 2, 3, 4 drugs. Jesus. And they are both facing up to 10 years for these charges. Can you imagine? So, she had the 5 kids with this dude? Or like 5 kids scattered. Oh my god, man. What happened to her? She looks so great right there. Did he change it all? He's like, fuck. Oh my, he's got like a fuck you face. Look at that, man. They're so happy. He kind of reminds me of Steven Spielberg if Spielberg was taller. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that face. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, Jesus, man. No makeup. This is why you tell your woman, you say, you're not allowed to wear makeup. I need to know who I'm looking at. He's just like, he got no fucks to give, man. This dude got no fucks. I mean, just the way she looks. She ain't getting lucky. I'm telling you. No bail. So he's 42 and she's 40. Way to go. Okay. Actually, you know what? Since it goes there, it's like, Very unbreaded, someone said. My heart hurts for his 5 kids. Such a heartbreaking situation, right? It's like, damn, I was watching him when he was covering trials, but started bowing out when it got into influencer drama. Saw his latest stream on a whim and thought, what the fuck happened to him? Now this, poor kids. Breaks my heart. So Nick's mug is worth 1,000,000 words. It's probably worth $1 million too. Really, a lot of people watch this dude? Jesus. Furthermore, an appeal was filed in the state of Minnesota regarding a court order and judgment related to Nicholas ricotta cheese and ricotta cheese law. Nick and Kayla have 5 children, and the recent arrest incident involving them has raised concerns. Child Protective Services is now involved to ensure the safety of their kids. Where's Grandma? Where's Grandpa? Okay, alright. Nick Ricotta Cheese has various content on YouTube, ranging from legal discussions to personal vlogs. On his channel, Rekieta Law. Bleh. Okay, I was reading a message. He covers legal topics and breaks down lawsuits. He often discusses these subjects over scotch and has a substantial following. Is he like a ENTP? So he's like, let me check real quick, just to make sure. Is he? Could be an ESFP. You never know. Never know. You gotta be crazy. So I want to say ENTJ. How many ENTJs do you see going around just getting drunk on stream? Oh, I guess it happens. No, there's not that many votes, so I can't say. ENTP is like second. I don't, ENTJs, they tend to be, a lot of them are like straight edge. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see here. Yeah, we talked about Scotch. The Philosopher King. I never watched this guy. Can you believe it? I never watched this guy. I watch the Critical Drinker every once in a while, but he's never really drinking. I don't know. At least when I see his videos. Documentary titled "The Philosopher King." Wait. Oh, was that slash? A Nick Rekieta documentary is available on YouTube and explores aspects of his life and work. His channel has a substantial following, and his coverage of certain trials has been mentioned in the documentary. He gained a significant audience covering high-profile trials such as the Kyle Rittenhouse and Johnny Depp cases. Okay, this is... Is it ironic that this article mentions trials to where the defendants were victorious? Alright, despite his professional background in law, Nick is currently facing personal legal challenges. Wait. He had an interview with Vic Minogue before he died? Okay, so that's that part. Okay. I mean, everyone must be so heartbroken. What's his Let me think here. I apologize for yawning. It's still morning. What was his latest thing? Let's check this out. Ricotta cheese. He doesn't even have, well, he probably lost a lot, right? He's only got 449k subscribers. I feel so bad. If there's ever a day that I get to that many subscribers, I feel sorry for all y'all, because I am very difficult to deal with. Very difficult. And my thinking is such a minority, I tell you, man. Such a minority. I question everything. The self-explosion of Nick. Why is this guy, his name is Bearing. Does this guy like just change his name? I notice people will change their names for the algorithm. I'm keeping my name the way it is. That may make me difficult to find, but also there's gonna be no fucker out there that's gonna fuck with my name because it's like not. It's very hard to find. It's not algorithm friendly, which I like. That means it's gonna be. It's just gonna be no reason for anyone to really do much to me. I should be hard to find anyway. I think I'm a gem. Maybe a diamond. But then again, diamonds aren't worth shit. Just kidding. Alright, this was really recent. So this is something that's really picking up, huh? Jesus. Picking up steam, literally. Like, pun intended with the Microsoft stuff. That's really short. Is it mostly just a... What is this? Oh, okay, read more. Okay. What's this? Yeah, it's the... He has been arrested. Okay, that's the umbrella guy. Wait a second. There are other people arrested? Hey, Mister, is that umbrella guy, is he one of your, like, go-to guys to watch this kind of stuff? Man, he fell off my algorithm a while ago. I feel bad about that. But after the Herd trial, there wasn't really anything to listen to him with. I'm pretty sure I probably agree with most of his politics, though. Oops, I probably shouldn't have said that. Anyway, I don't know. I actually haven't heard his politics, to be honest. It actually does seem like he's probably like a male feminist. So in that regard, maybe not so much, but... yeah, there's April, Diane, Holt. I'm a hoe. I don't know. When was that like posted? There's no timestamp on it. What is it? That was yesterday he posted it. Someone says, Nick is my friend, so this is so hard to see. A lot of us have been concerned and trying to help him for a while now. I hope this all gets resolved and he and his family are able to heal. You know, the only thing more deadly than cocaine is sugar. And he drinks a lot of alcohol. Alright. I don't know, actually. He could. He may not. I don't know. I just don't know. That Schedule 1 is the most disturbing one to me. That category includes heroin. Oh. And with the Schedule 2 including fentanyl and coke. Fentanyl is under heroin? How? How is fentanyl under heroin? That's terrifying, the cocktail he could potentially be on. Schedule 3 could be weed, so not really concerned about that. Schedule 4 could be... Wait. Schedule 4 could be an anti-anxiety medicine. Combine any of those with alcohol could be a death sentence. Him being arrested may very well be the best thing to happen to him so he can get the help he needs. He's got some good people looking after him. He really does, apparently. Things like Adderall. Okay, so all the Schedule 2, 3s, and 4s are all like Adderall, Vicodin, Ritalin, Xanax, or even anabolic steroids and testosterone. Maybe cocaine. Wow, this person's really going through stuff. Total Wine Mama 3? I don't know. Hold on. What is 5th degree drug possession in Minnesota? Who knows? It reads 5th degree possession, Schedule 1, 2, 3, and or 4. It's very possible. Okay, it could be a weed charge. It could also be a small quantity of meth, coke, heroin, etc. 5th degree possession is a minor drug charge. Oh, that was... Extroverts, man. Extroverts. Holy shit. So, something like this is a lot easier to go through. You know what I mean? Man, he been making them babies, and he been irresponsible. This daddy need help, man. He needs some help. I don't know how old his children are, but I mean they do. I mean, you do say, you know, children, so I have to assume that they're very, very young. Hold on. Is that been it? What are like some? Alright, by the way, I do have a Twitter for y'all, for everyone. You're welcome to join, post stuff, and/or. So that would be one way to hit me up with, like, news stories or articles and stuff like that. Tom Hanks and Diddy say they will leave the United States if... Bye? I don't know. Goodbye. Man, if Diddy will leave? Shit. Wow, man. The whole electric just heard that. I'm like, they're like, wait, Diddy said he's gonna leave if DT becomes Prez? Holy shit. That might turn votes right there. This is false. This is false. This account regularly claims that celebrities will leave the United States in the event, so it's false. Okay, that's what Elon Musk says. That's what X says. Context is written by people who use X and okay. Okay. I guess Elon is doing a really good correcting posts, I guess. Wait a second, but that's Trumpy. That's not Trumpy though. What the hell? Okay, I'm confused now. I'm really confused. I am super confused now. I'm so confused. Obviously, that's not him. I guess, right? What the hell? Alright. That's just some people I follow, like Zorbo and stuff, just for the fun of it. Oh, it doesn't. I don't do X too much. Like, why don't they have like a news section or something? Like, okay, I guess they do. No Twitter. No, trending in technology is Twitter. Like, I Google clowns. What the hell are people doing with clowns? What the fuck is going on? Why would politics and clowns be trending? I don't understand. Clown World, Governor Kathy Hochu. Jesus Christ. How do you even like pronounce her name anyway? Oh, Callie, I remember. That's that one chick, right? She's trending. No, wait. Wait. Maybe Callie's different. Maybe it's a different Callie. Maybe it's not the Ventura chick. I don't know. I just don't know. This is crazy shit. Crazy, crazy shit. God knows what else will happen. Who else will be arrested? Who else will be arrested for child endangerment and doing drugs? What do you mean? I understand who the hell would be missing, but... Oh, that's a long article. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Does season 2 need to be explained? That's one thing that X-Men 97 does a little bit too much, is they create too many, there's too many plots to it, really. It's like, I don't know if anyone else noticed, but they've been packing in a lot, especially from the comics. I think there was a lot of pressure for them to to do the season really good and to top the last seasons, especially the first one. And I think they failed at that. I think they put so much in that it took from, they packaged so much in that they're using up all their content, and they're also skipping other stuff in the comics too. I know Comics Explains, he goes through all that stuff and everything, but Jesus Christ, man, I don't know, and not everything is the same. So they do change things a little bit, so we still don't even know what they're going to do with Wolverine in comparison to the comics, and then Gambit and stuff like that. And I'm not sure going into season 2, they're just going to show what happened with Apocalypse, and it's just like, when you look at it, because we've seen a lot of things like this, it's like, well, so you're going to tell the story of Apocalypse, and you're going to do it with the next season, with basically X-Men 98. You're going to make it seem like you're going to have the heroes transported in different parts in time, and you're going to make it look like that they're going to make this huge difference. Like something's going to change, and all that happens is it just plays out the way that it was supposed to with Apocalypse. And it's like, well, that sucks. Like, they might as well do something different. I'm like, what the hell? But I guess in the other seasons, they haven't really gone to, in depth of what happened with Apocalypse, how it became the way he did, explaining his celestial tech and stuff like that. Potentially with all the King stuff, which that's probably what I meant by they do change things up. Like, I guess he didn't get his celestial tech from King, right? I don't think so. But that's what they're doing with that. That is what they're doing with that. That's one thing I don't invest in. I don't invest in Netflix. I just don't know, man. I don't know what their ceiling is. I figure they've reached their ceiling, honestly. But then again, once they start getting the WWE in there, I might, because I invest in TKO. Once the hype starts building towards the WWE, I'd probably be incentivized to invest in Netflix, because their ceiling will grow, especially when you're bringing a company like the WWE in. First off, it kind of goes, it's like a beautiful match made in heaven, because the audiences are very similar. You have very, very liberal audiences. Like, I mean, I'm independent, but I'm also open-minded. So that's why I can handle Netflix shit. Netflix is just full on open, do everything. Netflix is what Hollywood wants to be. Okay, what Hollywood used to be in this modern era, where you could just do crazy shit and just get away with it. Now there's a lot of center-right people that are just drilling Hollywood, religious people. But Netflix, it's kind of spared. It's like that's what Hollywood would want to be right now, is Netflix. But and the WWE audience is very similar, so for the most part, so it'll be a beautiful match made in heaven. So once the WWE's in there, and they'll probably, obviously, that may even lead to the UFC and stuff like that. Its ceiling is going to go up, with no doubt. I guess I probably should invest in them already. Patience is a virtue. When you invest in the market, you do it either as an enthusiast, or you do it because the potential gains do outbeat a lot of retirement. I have retirement stuff, but investing in the market is going to be, if you find companies that you can trust long term, and it's good. It's a fun way to make some money, I guess. Of course, I'm a Bridgerton fan. I actually just finished watching Queen Charlotte, and I thought season 2 was pretty good. But I do have to say, for the most part, Queen Charlotte, it would be my favorite. Like, it's done really good. And I kept on thinking, like, the actress who plays the young queen, I kept on thinking, this chick won an award, right? She's really good. And I was searching, and she did win an award. I'm like, yeah, 'cause she's, like, really good. I'm like, I haven't seen anyone else who would be nominated, but this chick would have to win. Bridgerton already dethroned a Netflix top 10 list by a new show. And this is just one of the topics that I'll post shorts and stuff about. So I try to cover stuff that interests me. It gives me energy for the most part. But Bridgerton is debatable. You know, it's the female mindset. You want to understand women? Watch Bridgerton. In a nutshell. And also, it's a good conversation starter, too. Like, with any woman, I guarantee you want to talk to a woman. Hey, have you seen Bridgerton? Bridgerton? You watch Bridgerton? Yeah. Are we ready to start a conversation? It's an easy conversation opener. It really is. That's another series you have to be very open-minded. You're not going to see, like, big religious folk watching Bridgerton. That's not going to happen. There's no way. There's no way. Personally, I'm agnostic. Not atheist. They don't believe anything. I'm agnostic. That means I'm open to the possibilities, but I just don't care. It's debatable as I get older, but right now, agnostic works just fine. Bridgerton already dethroned a Netflix top 10 list by a new show. Ow, what a burn. Let's see. Well, I have to say I'm a little surprised that Bridgerton season 3 only lasted a little more than a week on top of Netflix top 10 list. Season 3 sucked. Particularly because we know it had a ton of viewing hours, and it's one of Netflix's biggest hits, but it's now down to number 2, unseated by an unlikely candidate, a show called Tires. Maybe it's ironic. Maybe people are tired of Bridgerton. So that's another thing. Just because a show or some content has a lot of views doesn't mean it's good. If anything, you have that large amount of views and people are like, that's dog shit, and they just don't come back. That can happen. Tires is a series from Shane Gillis. I have not seen Tires, where in a weird turn of events, a pilot was actually on Gillis's, I don't know who Shane Gillis. Have I seen Shane Gillis? Probably not. YouTube channel in 2019, but it was taken down. Eventually, Gillis himself invested in a 6-episode season, which ended up being picked up by Netflix. Okay, good for this guy. Now, after its release, it's already been renewed for season 2. Oh, Gillis is a stand-up comedian. Is that one dude? Wait. Is he the conservative dude? The one that makes fun of Trumpy? In a good way? Or bad way? Depending? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's uncancelable. Jesus Christ. YouTube might, wow, and he's behind it? Jesus, interesting. You might guess who loves it and who hates it. Critics have scored it a not good 40%. Well, of course, because most critics are pretty liberal. Critics, by definition, liberals by definition, are like disagreeable. Comedians are, I mean, you look at the majority of their, like, a lot of comedians are very disagreeable types. Not everyone's a goofy ass. Conscientious. I tried not to be too subjective there. That was a little subjective. I'm sorry. It is what it is. In short, if you know Gillis and like it comedy, what? It does not roll off the tongue very well at all. You'll probably be into Tires. I keep on wanting to say Tears, like God of War tier, where Gillis inherits his father's auto repair chain and tries to turn it around. It appears to have had a long, strange journey to release, and now it's passing up Bridgerton on Netflix. Extremely impressive, this person says. Damn, this article's long, in a way. As for Bridgerton being knocked down fairly soon, I think the primary reason for that... is that... As Netflix demands now, the season has been split in half. That's right, so we've only seen the first 4 episodes. So it's a lot less time to watch 4 hours of a new show than 8 hours. So in turn, it slides down the list fast. That's a horrible excuse. That's a shit excuse. That's a shit excuse. No, that's bullshit. Again, viewing hours are huge. This is just content to write. It reportedly has almost as much watch time as the full season 2 did at this point. So you just made it irrelevant, especially. But Netflix bidding its seasons like this is getting old fast. Tires 2, however, is just 6 very short episodes. So people will work their way through that quickly. Whoa, this writer's horrible. This writer's dog shit. Paul Tassi, you are shit at Forbes. You are shit. You said nothing. You have said nothing in this article that is worth anything. Your content sucks. God awful, man. God awful. As we continue. I mean, let me know if he says anything relevant. The rest of the list has some interesting things to note. Baby Reindeer remains easily Netflix's biggest success of the year. Wow, he actually added something informal. Both critically and the fact that it's still number 5 on the list after months. Just the way that he says shit is just so... What the fuck? Bridgerton prequel Queen Charlotte is actually 6 right now. I mean, I like Queen Charlotte. That's my favorite in the entire Bridgerton story series. Critically, I agree with the critics. That was really good. Indicating a huge surge of fans rewatching old Bridgerton content. So that just means that their current content's shit. Season 3 sucked. And I know I get in debate with a lot of women about the Colin. You know, they like women. They like Colin, and I think he's hot and everything. And I'm like, this is so fucking unrealistic. And it goes beyond what you want in an unrealistic character. I'm like, this guy is just whatever they fucking needed him to be. And they matched him with Penelope. And they already tried to glow her up, and it's just not, it feels so forced. Like, WWE fans will understand. She's like fucking Roman Reigns when he was being pushed as a face. It's like, it doesn't feel fucking right. It's just fake, and it's just too much. And, oh god, it's such a bad matchup. And also, if you check out their MBTI, I don't understand how that works. An ENFP and an INFP, I don't understand how that's even possible. How is it even possible? Do you see me getting along with ENFJs? No. Fucking ENFJs are crazy. I don't get along with those fuckers. I'm INFJ. I don't fucking get along with ENFJs. They're fucking crazy fuckers. Okay? Fucking FE Hero is absolutely annoying. Oh my god, it's annoying. With NI parent. It's horrible. It's unbearable. Anyway. Continuing on, let's see. Even relative disconnecting prequel. A relative disconnected prequel ahead of the release of season 3. You say it was disconnected. Yeah, I guess you could say that, but it was adding information that was interesting. It was interesting. And it wasn't, I mean, yeah, okay, the disconnected, yeah, but the way that it's put, disconnected doesn't always have to be a bad thing. I would actually put it in the separate, I mean, it's its own spin-off, all realistic. See, it's not really disconnected, it's its own line. And as a prequel, it comes before anything. And it only seems disconnected because there hasn't been anything filled in between the content. So, I mean, fine if he wants to say disconnected now, but in the long term of things, not so much. The Roast of Tom Brady is still there at number 7, despite being a single 3-hour event. A new real estate show, Buying London, ditches the U.S. for colder pastures. And then there's Rachel Feinstein. Rachel Feinstein, I don't watch her, is the second stand-up comedian on the list after Gillis, though in a special, not in her own show, currently at 10. She may not be as good. Sorry, she may not be as good. Well, it's definitely time to watch Tires, given that it's a sub 3-hour commitment. This writer sucks, and we already know it's coming back. But I would not be surprised if Bridgerton reclaims a spot. Are you like a Bridgerton sub? What are you? What the fuck? This Paul Tassi. I'm just putting this down. Paul Tassi, you suck. Not that people watch my shit. Should I say he sucks? What should I say? No one watches my shit. What should I say? He's terrible? He just sucks? Should I just say he sucks? Would that be childish? How about this? Not the best article. Okay, there we go. I'll do the Kotaku. I'll do the Kotaku. I'll be like, I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but I mean, this dude is terrible. You suck. You suck. You suck. You really suck. Okay. Okay. All right. What else is there? You know, I almost. Okay, and I don't know how that came. That went from 97 to Bridgerton. I don't know how that happened, but that happened. So there isn't really anything too much more, unless anyone has anything interesting to say about 97 and 98. Well, how the fuck? No, it did not save Marvel's ass. It did not fucking save Marvel's ass at all. Marvel is still fucked. Anyone who thinks otherwise is not looking at things from a broad perspective. Who did that video? Who did that clickbait? I'm not gonna click it. The Den of Nerds. Who is the Den of Nerds? Jesus. No, I think 97 made things worse in the long term. Because again, they're using so much content so quickly. It's just they're going to burn out. And they're going to be going into the apocalypse stuff. And then it's like they're going to be going into that story. Explaining how it happened. And it's going to be it may not be interesting. It just may not be interesting. It's like, if this is how apocalypse was meant to be, but you're treating it as something new or special, like this is like the hero set, again, different time periods, and they're going to change something. They're going to change something from the prior seasons of Apocalypse. No, it's just probably going to be the same shit. Like, oh, this is boring. This is why we got what we got in the prior seasons. Like, oh, I'm just like, no, that's not. No, if you're gonna start differentiating from the comics, you might as well start doing that in your main story too. I got a mention about someone's dog dying. I'm like, Jesus, it's terrible. That is just terrible. Oh wait, I could, well, I did Sony. What's what's up? Do we have any like PS4, PS5 people having fun out there? Like, hey, Mister, are you still there? wonder, has anything changed in terms of, like, anything going on with, like, console, PC fans and all this stuff, the minority of people that go cray-cray? New Xbox console info leaked, and it could shake up gaming. I'm sorry, but, like, when PC is in the conversation, the only thing shaking would be the cooling. Alright? The cooling. That's the only thing that's going to be shaking. Depending what's in the PC, you know. Let's see here. I don't want to, like... Mads. Oh, of course it was on a video. Atari acquires Intellivision brand and certain games. So everyone's trying to get everyone's. Like Microsoft trying to get Valve, which they won't. Like, Valve has too much of a ceiling to sell. That would be like Twitter. It'd be like... And I also do equate that. Like, if Microsoft bought Valve, it would be like... It would be like Twitter selling... well, Twitter. It'd be like, whatever his name selling his Twitter. That's what it would be like if Valve sold. And Elon Musk took advantage, and now he's got that, and he's going to continue to build it, and he's going to turn it into a bigger machine. Like Valve has a huge ceiling to go, and they're making their own products, their own games. So the guy that and worst of all, people don't realize that the creator of Valve is a former Microsoft employee. You don't get to be former just so you can give your company back to your employer that you quit. It's like, it just does not make sense. Unless you're going to do... Okay, Jack Dorsey. Unless you're going to Jack Dorsey it, and that doesn't work out. So there's no way Microsoft gets... And $16 billion for a company that's making $10 billion a year? That's even more ridiculous. Can you imagine Atari in this day and age is being mentioned? And everywhere. What the hell is with Atari? What's going on here? Is it my bad that I've realized Atari even exists? What? Over 40 years later, video game consolidation puts a definitive end to an early console war. That was 21 hours ago. Excuse me. What's this? So this is also about the Atari. It's taken over 40 years. Boy, how long is this thing? Not too long. Good. And it also isn't coherent. Roland Bishop. I'll be seeing if it's coherent. And I'm illiterate as hell. I've been told that I should say less literate because I usually would say illiterate. It's taken over 40 years, but an early console war finally seems to have entirely fizzled out, as the last embers have been completely extinguished following Atari purchasing the Intellivision brand from Intellivision Entertainment, with rights to over 200 titles and the Intellivision trademarks. The two brands previously butted heads in the late 70s and early 80s, but that's all just history now. Can you imagine? This is like the Korean War here. Jesus, except that's actually still going on. 70s and 80s. 50 years ago. Jesus. Well, probably between 40 and 50 years ago. Jesus. According to the announcement, Atari intends to expand the physical and digital distribution of Intellivision games in addition to brand and licensing opportunities. Additionally, there is apparently the possibility of entirely new games, though it's unclear what exactly that might look like. Could you imagine Atari starts pulling out games? What the hell? Atari owns Studio Digital Eclipse, for example, is known for crafting incredible collections of emulated older games that are often part arcade, part museum. Doing something similar to say Atari 50, but for Intellivision seems like an obvious next step, and it feels telling that the first quote in the press release announcing Atari's new purchase is from Mika Hikatamula, Digital Eclipse Studio head. We acquired the Intellivision brand and game library. This was a very rare opportunity to unite the former competitors and bring together fans of the golden age of gaming. Another example would be if the WWE buying and absorbing WCW. That might be an example. Let's see. More modern example. Wade Rosen, the former in television, will rebrand and continue distribution of Amico console. The Amico console. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. What's going on here? This is hilarious. This is funny. This is so funny, dude. Oh my god. Should I check out the wiki? Even if the wiki's full of shit. In television entertainment, meet Amico. I had no idea, dude. I had no fucking idea. I had no fucking idea. Limited collector's box edition bundles. Ooh, look at this. Each box edition comes with a 3D lenticular card, premium metal coin, and a RFID game card that will automatically activate once each title is available in our game shop. Quantities are limited. Don't miss your chance to own a piece of gaming history. Wow. And they're making that moolah. Jesus. Can you imagine games of that era, modern day, still taking a market share? Could you imagine? Jesus. Oh my god. See, it's a unique game, a video game platform that's redefined entertainment with family and friends. This is Amico. Jesus. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this. I'm like, what the fuck is all that? My god. Legacies continue. Jesus. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm in shock. I'm speechless. I am an absolute speechless. Wow. It's almost over right there. I mean, can you guys believe that? Oh my god. I mean, mister, could you believe this? Jesus. I don't know about affordable. The games will be, well, I mean, at least in terms of games, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be an affordable experience for the boomers. This is definitely for boomers. Boomers unite. Press enter, will it post? No. I think that's pretty cool. That is very cool. Ah, man, I'd think about that. I would. Will it be ever released? In April 2022, some pre-orders of the Amico were canceled, including some ordered via GameStop. Let's see, in June, Intellivision cut staff and licensed IPs. But now Atari owns. Let's look at it. Let's find Atari. The company. Actually, do they have stock? Atari's not an open company, right? Oh my god. I can't. Atari SA? That be them? Wait. Wait. No, wait. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I'll look into that stuff. I haven't checked today. The Atari stock price today is .12. What? So what? What? Oh my god. How much is the Atari company worth today? $60 million. Market cap. Wow, Atari is stock. Stock price is at what? It's not very much. Oh my god. What the fuck? I had no idea. I really had no idea. I had no idea. Wow, that is so funny. People can still invest into Atari right now. That is insane. I'm not sure how relevant it would be, but I'd have to look at that. I don't know. But yeah, Atari's still going. So Atari just bought Intellivision. So what wait. So what does that have so what does that do to the Amico then? It's The Verge. It's like, imagine if was this long? Oh, it's short, good. Imagine if Nintendo woke up one day and decided to buy Sega. Sega is still its own entity, huh? Dodge meme. Wait, what? Dodge meme dog? Oh, that's the message that I got. Oh, I was getting a message about some dog dying. I was like, oh, that's inconvenient. Who's Dodge meme dog? Let's see. Imagine Nintendo woke up one day and decided to buy Sega. That's essentially what happened today. As Atari has announced it has acquired Intellivision, ending one of the largest company rivalries in the video game industry. According to the announcement, Atari will take over Intellivision brand and over 200 game libraries. Games from its libraries. Well, so do they get? But I still don't know what happens to like the Miko or whatever. And what the hell? How is Atari making money? How are they making money? I don't understand. I am so... Atari and Intellivision compete against each other with their dueling Atari 2600 and Intellivision home consoles, developed by Mattel Electronics and introduced in 19... So it's Mattel? Mattel owns Atari? The Intellivision sold roughly 5 million units by 1990. Atari has established itself as a retro gaming focused company, relaunching many versions of its consoles, supporting the re-release of its games on modern consoles, acquiring retro gaming developers like Digital Eclipse, and now buying its retro gaming peer. Today on the flagship podcast of Enterprise Certificate Hacks. Oh wait, no, that's separate shit. Okay, all right, so let's go into the. Like Dogecoin, like Dodge meme? I don't know. Oh. Oh. Dead doggy. That's sad. Oh, that's not too lengthy. Let's see. Okay, so poor doggy. Kabushu. Shiba Inu, who helped define the Dodge meme, dies at 18. I had a good life. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Let's see. Kabosu. Call it Dodgy. Say Doge. Alright, so, Doge, who's much wow, face helped launch one of the defining memes of the last decade and inspired the cryptocurrency Dogecoin. Died on Friday. She was 18 years old, so today. She crossed the Rainbow Bridge on Friday. Her owner, Atsuko Sato, said on social media, adding that she died without suffering, and as Mr. Sato was petting her. She died at home in Sakura, a city east of Tokyo, Ms. Sato said in an email on Friday. No suffering. No suffrage. None whatsoever. In the Animal Hall of Fame, Doge, sudden rise from ordinary dog to global meme could only be described as a maze. Sent to an animal shelter with a group of other Shiba Inu dogs after her breeder went out of business, she was adopted in 2018 by Miss Sato, a kindergarten teacher. Miss Sato began posting photos of kabosu, or Doge, enjoying her life and playing at home on her blog. But one particular photo of Doge in 2010 broke through. Eyebrows raised and with a look much like a Rorschach test? That could be reading as knowing, mischievous, or amused. Read as knowingly mischievous or amused. Her round head soon became one of the most recognized faces of the Doge meme. Wow. Poor doggy. Online followers originally peppered images of her face with text in the often mocked Comic Sans font and grammatically incorrect two-word phrases that became their own language. A way to communicate a reaction to just about any situation. Much wake. So scare. Wow. Okay. I see what they mean. The image of Doge, along with other Shiba Inu dogs, was cropped and remixed for jokes ranging from the relatable to the nonsensical, and at times sparked their own spin-off memes. Nicolas Cage's face was photoshopped on her body. Her body was photoshopped onto a loaf of bread. Even lawmakers caught up and used Doge to communicate their discontent. Another Shiba Inu, Suki, has also frequently been a source of Doge memes after a photo of her wearing a shrunken scarf and gazing into the distance spread wide, according to the defining history of the meme in The Verge. Her likeness then veered into the cryptocurrency sphere after it was adopted as a logo for Dogecoin, a cryptocurrency coin introduced as a joke in 2013. The meme coin made some investors millionaires overnight after experienced a stratospheric rise in 2021 before fading. Poor Doge. Aware or not of her popularity, kabosu didn't seem to mind the attention. Her temperament was unusually laid back for a Shiba Inu, according to Miss Sato. She's very gentle and calm. She loves being photographed, Miss Sato said in an interview with The Verge in 2013. A volunteer, struck by the roundness of the dog's face, had named her after the Japanese citrus of the same name. I thought the name was perfect, so I kept it, Miss Sato said. The Shiba Inu had, in recent years, suffered from bouts of ill health, and Miss Sato said in 2022 that she had been diagnosed with chronic lymphoma leukemia, a type of cancer, acute cholangiohepatitis, a condition that inflames the liver and surrounding area. Ouch. Her life was a source of interest for more than 500,000 followers online, and she lived with 3 cats. Oh my god, how did the dog survive that long? Her birthday, November 2nd, Scorpio, was a cause of celebration for many, known as Doge Day. She was not loved when she was little, so I want to shower her with love as a member of my family, Sato told The Verge in 2013. This was when she did an interview with this article's company, The Verge. Alright, she was, a farewell party will be held for, kabosu. Waiting for my yawn to pass. On Sunday in Narita. I am certain that kabosu was the happiest dog in the world, she wrote. On Friday. Poor grumpy cat died in 2019. Spencer the dog died last year. Finnegan died in 2022. I know Grumpy Cat. Okay, I do know Grumpy Cat. But, yep, that is, goodbye, Dodgy. Kabosu. Lived 18 long years. And that was a moment of silence for Kabosu. Goodbye, Kabosu. Okay. That's some sad shit. Brings back memories. I'd be like, that's some sad shit. That's a lot. Might take a couple days to take that in. Oh, man. Oh. Let's see. Try to avoid any tear-ups. I'm like, damn, so sad. It's a French company? Atari is a French company? Oh my god. Atari SA. I don't think you can buy it through the S&P. It's my guess. I don't think so. Oh, it's a good day, huh? Oh, it's a good day. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see at 1. It just started. Oh, it's in the Pong F? Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah. 13 cents in the U.S.? Jesus Christ. Interesting disclaimer. The OTC markets. The OTC market is where securities trade via a broker-dealer network instead of an on-central exchange like New York Stock Exchange. Over-the-counter trading can involve stocks, bonds, and derivatives, which are financial contracts that derive their value from an underlying asset, such as a commodity. So in other words, I can't trade. Son of a bitch. Let's see. The NASDAQ is known for technology and innovation and is home to digital biotechnology and other companies at the cutting edge. As such, stocks listed on the NASDAQ are considered growth-oriented and more volatile. In contrast, companies that list on the NYSE are perceived as more stable and well-established. Just because it's a good day today so far, that's not very much. Oh, that's not too much of a gain, but it does end up being like that, so it makes up for yesterday. But the S&P can be up as a whole or down as a whole, but you can still be up depending on which companies that you put in that are up or down on that day. But good averages are always good to know too, so. Anyway. Excuse me. Let's see what Nintendo's up to. Nintendo Store coming to San Francisco. By the way, if people want me to go into political news, I could do that kind of stuff, but again, I'm independent, so I'm not going to be playing sides too well. And I guess people are excited about Paper Mario. I've never been much of a Mario guy, really. I'm a Zelda guy, so I'll be looking forward to the live action movie. Features transgender character. Uh-oh. New Nintendo Paper Mario remake features transgender character. Uh-oh. For Nintendo, maybe. Depending. I know the Nintendo folks are very family-oriented, but I don't know what their religions are, so. Especially in Japan. I don't think they... So there might be differences here and there. The remake of the Nintendo game Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, includes a transgender character according to a review of the game, which was remade for the Nintendo platform in the US. The character Vivian, who appeared in the original version of the game, released on GameCube in 2004, is one of three sisters, or some of the game's villains, opposing its hero Mario. Bad Vivian. Her sisters Marilyn and Bethlehem often call her a boy, and in the new game she reveals the bullying hurts because they are misgendering her. Get this off my shit. Okay. Truth is, it took me a while to realize I was their sister, not their brother. Vivian tells the player at a point in the game. Now their usual bullying feels heavier. While the revelation about Vivian's gender identity is new in the US version of the game, she was included in the ING's list of favorite LGBTQ+ video game characters in 2018. So a very popular character, at least in that segment. The publication which reviews video games had Vivian on the list because in the non-English versions of the game, Vivian has always talked about her gender identity. In the Italian version of the game, Vivian says she is proud of her transition, according to IGN. But in the English version, she was portrayed as a cisgender woman. The difference is US and Europe. Let's see. The reveal of Vivian's gender identity in the new game, which was released on Thursday, was shared by video game review YouTube channel Nintendo Life, which gave fans a preview of the entire game. CBS News has reached out to Nintendo for comment and is awaiting response. In a 2018 report, Games Radar, a publication for video game players, tallied 179 games had LGBTQ representation, but only 83 had playable characters who were queer. That's going to be a small percentage, as much of a small percentage as transgenderism. So Nintendo is not safe from that, apparently. Nintendo announces plan for official store in San Francisco. Nintendo continues to grow. Good luck in San Francisco, though. Suggest questions for our upcoming Switch. Nintendo drops free Pokemon download, but you don't have long. Switch has surpassed Nintendo DS sales. Excuse me. That's crazy. The Nintendo Switch has managed to accomplish a lot of achievements in the 7 years that have passed since the hybrid console originally launched. That in turn has helped to make Nintendo software also sell in high numbers. The Nintendo Switch has been very successful, and its latest achievement may be its biggest yet. You see, Famitsu has released some new sales data for the Nintendo Switch in Japan. It has now sold nearly 33 million units in the country, which means it has now surpassed Nintendo DS in sales. With this, the Switch is now Japan's #1 best-selling video gaming hardware. You can see a tweet relaying the news down below. Excuse me. Yeah. Look at that. Wow. DS will still be the king in my heart. Peak Pokemon was on that console. Okay, boomer. Jesus. Well then, the DS will always be a goldmine. I understand that it may seem like wishful thinking, but I would be so cool if it would be... Yeah, no wait, but I would be so cool if the Nintendo Switch model could play 3DS games. Of course, remastered versions would be nice enough, although purchasing a large number of games could be quite costly if that is the approach. Papa Murphy's is texting me. I'm like, it's been a while, actually. I'm not sure about this.
You know just how time-consuming it can be searching for royalty-free media, and when you do find some, they're always bad. We use artists on almost all of our...
Oh, that's live? Oh, wow. I guess I could be giving my... Probably have to turn up a little bit. Oh, but this might put people to sleep, though. It is peaceful. Okay. So other than that, there doesn't seem to be too much news on Nintendo's way. I know everyone's got to be getting ready for the next stage of the console war, though. You're gonna have the Switch 2. You're gonna have the PlayStation 5 Pro. I mean, if that really counts. Let's go on check out Morgan. Let's see. Documentary filmmaker Morgan Spurlock, who skewered fast food industry, dies at 53. This is on Yahoo by Mark Kennedy. This article is today. Okay. All right, let's see. Yep, the filmmaker Morgan Spurlock, an Oscar nominee whose most famous work skewered America's food industry. and who notably ate only at McDonald's for a month to illustrate the dangers of fast food diet, has died. He was 53. It's sad. It's sad, man. Wow, it's kind of a sad day in a way. I know. Damn. Oh, man. Also, you know what? I should, that shit's sad. By the way, I also did make a Rumble, so I will be posting up my streams over at Rumble. That'll probably be a longer process than YouTube. That'd be funny if it like actually surpassed my YouTube. That'd be funny. And in the background, there's always Twitch, which is the only site right now I could legit make money. And I don't stream on it. Oh my god. How horrible of me I could act. Oh man. If I would just be streaming consistently on Twitch. Oh man. No, I just want to do it the hard way in life. Alright, so we go on. Splurlock died Thursday in New York from complications of cancer, according to a statement issued Friday by his family. It was a sad day. It was a sad day as we said goodbye to my brother Morgan, Craig Splurlock, who worked with him on several projects, said in the statement. Morgan gave so much through his art, ideas, and generosity. The world has lost a true creative genius and a special man, and I am so proud to have worked together with him. Splurlock made a splash in 2004 with his groundbreaking film Super Size Me, which was nominated for an Academy Award. The film chronicled the detrimental physical and psychological effects of Splurlock eating only McDonald's food for 30 days. He gained about 25 pounds, saw a spike in his cholesterol, and lost his sex drive. My God. That's terrible, you know. I fell for him right there, man. Terrible. Everything's bigger in America, he said in the film. We got the biggest cars, the biggest houses, the biggest companies, the biggest food, and finally, the biggest people. By the way, I take my time on my off days to work out. I take longer walks. I do weight exercises. The goal is to equate your sit and lay down time. So for every hour you're sitting or laying down, or every 2 hours, at least put in maybe like 10 minutes of exercise or 15 minutes of exercise. Or if you're going to lay down for a few hours, do 2 30-minute walks a day, something like that. Even 2 hours of walking a day. I would honestly say 2 to 3 hours of walking a day at the very least. It's not going to help you lose weight depending how much you eat, because at the end of the day you will not lose weight unless you lessen your calorie intake. It's hard to say, but depending on how much exercising you're doing, you can monitor how many calories you're taking in, because you need to know that, and then you need to know how many calories a day you're burning. And once you know those two, then you can get it down to a simple matter of the fact: this is how much I can eat, or this is how much I eat, this is what I have to work out. There's a lot more detail to it. It's a lot more complicated, but if you are I would say, I'm going to be honest, about 6 hours of walking or exercise a day for men. If you want to get under 200, I would suggest, I'm looking at like 6 to 7 hours of some form of exercise. It could be walking throughout the day, You don't have to be running or jogging, but you have to have. I would personally. So personally for me, I'm doing like 8 hours of activity on my working days because I work at a job where it's physically demanding. So I'm doing a lot. I'm constantly walking around, standing around, doing stuff, doing motions, and that's about 8 hours. I lose a lot of weight from that. I burn a lot of calories from that, and with that, I intermittent fast. So on my work days, I fast between usually around. I do go around 18 hours of fasting. I get distracted. Work is a distraction, so I can hold off longer. So there's like actually technically between like a 4 and 6 hour period. So it's 16, 18. And that combined with 8 hours of exercise, I'm able to burn a lot. I'm able to lose weight really fast. Not everyone can do that. And a lot of people have jobs where they have to sit all day. That is a situation to where you have to find ways to work out. You have to find ways to extend exercising. Because if you don't exercise more, you're going to have to eat less. And if you have to eat less, that's more pain, that's more misery. That's food withdrawals, that's headaches, that's hunger pain. Kids, a photo of George Washington, and none recognized the founding father. But they all instantly knew the mascots for Wendy's and McDonald's. That is so horrible. Could you imagine? That's one thing I routinely do to people. I'll go up to people and I say, Who's the greatest president in the United States? And I'll get stupid answers. I'll get like, oh, Abraham Lincoln. Oh, pick a modern president. And I'll be like, George fucking Washington could have been a king. Could have turned this country into a fucking monarchy. He relinquished his power after 2 terms, setting a standard of 2 terms that he didn't want. He did not want. Relinquished that power. Could have been a king and chose not to. We look back at presidents like Teddy Roosevelt, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and anyone past them that would have wanted to run a 3rd term but couldn't because it was legally bound that they could not. There have been lots of people that have tried to be a king and have failed. George Washington is the only. This is hard to say because there is obviously a period in between George Washington and Franklin Delano Roosevelt, or I should just say Truman. So there is a period in between where presidents could have ran, but did not. Nonetheless, they respected the George Washington standard. So, but just by default, George Washington setting the standard, could have been a king, could have had a monarchy. Greatest president, hands down. I don't get along with ISTJs either. He was an ISTJ. I don't get along with him, but you know what? I got to give my respect, man. He passed the baton. He's a great dude. The film grossed more than $22 million on a $65,000 budget. That is crazy. That is crazy. And preceded the release of Eric Schloezer's influential fast food nation, which accused the industry of being bad for the environment and rich with labor issues. Anyone who goes to a nearest McDonald's, I mean, I kind of feel bad for whoever has to work at these establishments. It's just not very fixed. Here all the time, their hours aren't fixed. They're lucky to get their 40 in, if at that. Let's see. Splurlock returned in 2017 with Super Size Me 2. Holy chicken. A sober look at the industry that processes 9 billion animals a year in America. He focused on 2 issues. Chicken farmers stuck in a particular financial system.
At healthcare.gov, 4 out of 5 can find a quality plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Enroll in a plan today at healthcare.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Okay, anyway. Oh my god. He focused on two issues: chicken farmers stuck in a particular financial system, and then the attempt by fast food chains to deceive customers into thinking they're eating healthier. All I've done, for example, in my diet, I try to take vitamins. I took a vitamin earlier, daily supplement. I've just lowered my intake of food. I still reasonably have to depend on, like, I honestly, I won't lie, I eat a lot of McDonald's. I keep my weight between 180, 190. I'm 6'1". I'm constantly maintaining my weight. It's really hard to eat healthier. It really is hard. Especially because I was raised on fast food like crazy, and there's so much sugar in that shit. There's so much, it's very addictive. So, and once you get set in that trend, especially from a young age, you're pretty much stuck in that. So all I can do is really just eat less to manage my weight. And hopefully by eating less, I'm getting less of all those bad chemicals and fillers and everything. But it just goes to show you, I guess my point is that fast food in general is terrible. It's just terrible. And there's not really much of an option for Americans, really, financially, because, I mean, the Wendy's and the McDonald's and the Subways, all that stuff is what's kind of cheaper. It's the deals. So there's this really, you're stuck. Really stuck. Eating healthy is like finding that needle in a haystack. Unless your family's rich. Or you're rich. Not really happening. But you can still eat less of it. Let's see, we're at an amazing moment in history from a consumer standpoint, where consumers are starting to have more and more power, he told the Associated Press in 2019. It's not about return for the shareholders. It's about return for the consumers. The shareholders a lot of them are going to be consumers, by the way. Splurlock was a gonzo-like filmmaker who leaned into the bizarre and ridiculous. I was thinking there for a moment. I lost my track here. His stylistic touches included zappy graphics and amusing music, blending a Michael Moore-ish camera-in-your-face style with his own sense of humor and pathos. I wanted to be able to lean into the serious moments. I wanted to be able to breathe in the moments of levity. We wanted to give you permission to laugh in the places where it's really hard to laugh, he told the AP. After exposed the fast food and chicken industries, there was an explosion in restaurants stressing freshness, artisanal methods. That's kind of hard to say. I don't know what to say. Farm to table goodness and ethically sourced ingredients. But nutritionally, not much had changed. There has been this massive shift, and people say to me, so has the food gotten healthier? And I say, well, the market sure has, he said. Not all his work dealt with food. Splurlock made documentaries about the boy band One Direction and the geeks and fanboys at Comic-Con. One of his films looked at life behind bars at the Henrico County Jail in Virginia. But 2008's Where the World is Osama bin Laden, Splurlock went on a global search to find the Al-Qaeda leader, oh my god, who was killed in 2011. Okay, I don't know about that one. Splurlock went on a global search to find the Al-Qaeda. In Palm Wonderful Presents, the greatest movie ever sold, Splurlock tackled questions of product placement, marketing, and advertisement. So he really did try to, like, make the world a better place. We can always have more people like that. Being aware is half the battle, I think. Literally knowing all the time when you're being marketed to is a great thing. Splurlock told AP at the time. A lot of people don't realize it. They can't see the forest for the trees. Or NI. Super Size Me 2 Holy Chicken was to premiere at the Sundance Film Festival in 2017, but it was shelved at the height of the #MeToo movement when Splurlock came forward to detail his own history of sexual misconduct. He confessed that he had been accused of rape while in college and had settled a sexual harassment case with a female assistant. He also admitted to cheating on numerous partners. I am part of the problem, he wrote. It's a complicated thing. For me, there was a moment of kind of realization. As someone who is a truth teller and somebody who has made a point of trying to do what's right, of recognizing that I could do better in my own life. We should be able to admit we were wrong, he told the AP. Splurlock grew up in Beckley, West Virginia. His mother was an English teacher who he remembered would correct his work with a red pen. Sounds like such a TE user. He graduated with a BFA in film from New York University in 1993. That shit got out of control right there. I think it did. Yeah, when it's like getting over my thing. I'm not sure how dependable Luffy is. Alright, he is survived by two sons, Lakin and Callan, his mother Phyllis Splurlock, father Ben, brothers Craig and Barry, and former spouses in Alexandria Jameson and Sarah Bernstein, the mothers of his children. Excuse me. Oh man, so It's all over. See what else is on Yahoo. Lady Gaga reveals she had COVID while performing 5 Chromatica ball concerts. Ferosa sees 3.5 million, Garfield 1.9 previews as holiday box office begins. Ryan Johnson, ooh. Another woman accuses Sean Diddy Combs of sexually assaulting her in a lawsuit. Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of sexual assault. And this will probably be the last, well, Jesus. In a new lawsuit filed on Thursday by April Lampros, who says she met him in 1994 when she was a student at New York's Fashion Institute of Technology. Jesus. Okay, well, that's good to note. Alright, so it's getting close to 2 hours, so I'm going to get close to ending the stream in just a couple minutes. So, if anyone has any last moments, just say anything or get anything from me, now is the time. For the sake of Diddy. Did he do it or did he not do it? That is the question. So. Hopefully this was a good episode. Went through a lot of topics. A lot of stuff. And hopefully I'll continue to stream Thursdays and Fridays, maybe. Those are my days off, so those are most convenient. So, alright, but y'all, let's see here. So, you guys can check me out on Twitter. You can follow all that wonderful stuff. I do have Reddit. So, for discussions there, that's always welcome. Obviously, there's my YouTube, so you guys are welcome to like and subscribe to videos. I do a lot of shorts, talk about a lot of entertainment stuff, tech stuff. I think that kind of covers most of it. Entertainment and tech. Mostly? I think so. So. Alright. I will see y'all around till the next stream. This was DTM Exploded. This is Daniel. Catch me next time on the DTM Experience. It is an experience, not just for me, but for y'all. Alright. Y'all have a good one. And take care.